Parents, no matter what health challenge or condition you're looking to help your child heal and recover from, sleep is the most essential first step and first place to start. Whether it be acute challenges like the common cold, an ear infection, or chronic neurological conditions like anxiety, ADHD, sensory processing disorders, and even seizures, sleep is the single most important step to getting neurological healing on track and happening. If you've tried everything to help your child heal naturally and know that every time they are tired or sleep deprived, their condition and health challenges get worse, this is a must watch video for you. We'll break down the science behind good sleep as a whole and get into why it is so essential for any child looking to heal and overcome a health challenge or condition of any sort to get extra sleep during the initial healing and recovery stages. So, let's dive into everything sleep, starting with the prevalence and impact of sleep disorders. These are not just an adult problem, they can affect up to 50% of children and pre adults. The consequences are not just limited to tiredness, it can lead to disrupted family dynamics, cognitive and behavioral issues, and even ongoing health concerns. One of the foundational pillars in neurological development and healing is sleep. Whether you're looking to optimize development for a healthy newborn or child, or help get a child back on track with their health and development, getting good sleep is one of the initial and essential components. Nothing is more important than sleep. The physiological and healing processes that occur during sleep are paramount to a healthy life and further development. Growth hormone is at its highest during sleep, causing cells to absorb nutrients and amino acids at a faster rate. Neurons are strengthening, connecting, and forming memories. The digestive system and tract produces a new lining of cells. The point is, sleep is important. And when we're not getting sleep, we're not only missing out on its restorative benefits, lack of sleep over time takes away from our health. And when it comes to sleep disorders and challenges, the effects can show up in a number of ways: difficulty falling asleep, difficulty staying asleep, or both. And several factors can contribute to sleep disorders in children, with the most common and overlooked being what's called subluxation and dysautonomia. These are two terms that mean there are neurological imbalances and dysfunctions present. It is due to an overactive sympathetic nervous system and a suppressed parasympathetic response. There's too much gas pedal to the point that we're wound up, worn out, and dog tired. And this is going to alter sleep patterns in a major way. When the nervous system gets stuck in a sympathetic or fight or flight response, it's releasing a constant drip of cortisol into our bloodstream. Take a look at this. When we look at the normal hormone cycle, cortisol is a stress hormone that's supposed to naturally spike in the morning, gets us alert, awake, and focused, and then it's supposed to taper off throughout the day. Melatonin, on the other hand, is supposed to start releasing towards the end of the day as our bodies prepare for sleep. There's a constant drip of cortisol occurring throughout the day, it will influence our circadian rhythm and disrupt our ability to get deep, restorative, and quality sleep. And one of the cues to our body to tell us when to release which hormone is the sun. The presence or absence of light is a massive influence on our chemical release. But if there's a cue that's louder than the sun, louder than light, a subluxation, stress stuck on the nervous system, keeping us in survival mode, that'll cause a constant circulation of that stress hormone cortisol in the body, which turns into a chemical imbalance, which, among other things, leads to a full blown sleeping challenge. So let's dive a little deeper into subluxation and what causes the body to get stuck in a full on protective fight or flight neurological response. One, res- One surprising finding many parents may not know about or realize is that when we dive into case histories of kids struggling with sleep, we often find a birth intervention or traumatic birth element, such as forceps, vacuum, induction, or emergency C section, which then in turn can cause damage or dysfunction with the very important rest, digest, and regulate nerve called the vagus nerve. If there's if this nerve, which is located near the sleep centers in the brainstem, is not working well, then sleep is dramatically and significantly impaired. Yes, these interventions can be life saving and are sometimes necessary. However, we can't ignore the physical stress placed upon the most important and foundational regions of neurology, the brainstem and the lower centers of the brain. It is very easy at such a vulnerable point in life, birth, for something to get shifted, stuck, disconnected, or damaged. And left uncorrected, it can turn into a host of challenges because your nervous system is intelligent. It's going to sense that something is off and it will protect itself from that threat by going into protection mode, sympathetic dominance, a global response that affects the whole body. So when it comes to sleep challenges and disorders, these are symptoms. Let's look to address the cause of it. While making sure that subluxation and vagus nerve dysfunction are not involved is the first most important step to getting back your sleep, getting it on track for your child, and starting the healing process in the best way possible. It's also important to create an optimal environment for sleep as well. Keeping on track with things such as room brightness, noise levels, temperature, and pre-bed activities. There's external factors like caffeine intake, irregular bedtimes, overstimulation before bedtime, and respiratory problems can also exacerbate sleep challenges. Being aware of such influences can lessen or eliminate a sleep challenge altogether. There's a lot of factors to it though. So where do we start? Take this analogy for example. Imagine one of the apps on your phone isn't working properly. You open it up, it freezes, so you open up a different app and that one crashes. And turns out it's not an app issue, it's actually an issue with your phone. Now, we could try reinstalling the app, getting a different app that's supposed to function the same way as the original one, or we could delete the app altogether, or we could work to find a solution to the problem by focusing on the system that controls the functions of the device, the phone itself. While it's not a perfect analogy when it comes to the body, we should focus first on the system that runs the whole show, the nervous system. That's what we do in our office, neurologically focused chiropractic care, getting the nervous system back on track and into a state of healing, getting to the root cause of the issues that are showing up in your and your child's health. So when it comes to sleep, by the time most parents hear about how helpful neurologically focused chiropractic adjustments are, they've perhaps already tried everything from magnesium supplements to lavender essential oils. And if you feel like you've tried it all and your child still struggles to sleep, and you know it's vitally important to their overall healing and development, then get connected with our office right away. You can check out the link in our bio for more information, or if you're simply ready right now to get your child sleeping once again, give us a call or send us a DM. Let's get the nervous system back on track so we can get sleeping back on track so that healing can happen and our kids can thrive. Have an amazing day.